Alright, so it is 9:10 p.m. Eastern Time in my time zone, which is the Eastern Time Zone. I am extremely tired. I'm a little bit loopy, that's how tired I am, so hopefully what I say makes sense. I will try to comment over whatever it is that needs commentary. We're taking Halo 2 Anniversary from the top. This is take number 3. If this is a successful stream, I will be exporting this to my YouTube channel, which you can see right now in the Twitch chat. I'll leave a link there for you guys who are interested in checking this video out later. In Halo 2 Anniversary, I am able to show you one mission, and that mission is the Gravemind Mission. So let's just go there through the menu here. We'll go to missions. These are all the missions in Halo 2. I'm going to be going to Gravemind. I'm going to be, I'm going to turn on scoring for you guys so you guys can see the medals this time. We'll play with remastered visuals, although you can switch back in-game at any point. I will be playing on normal difficulty in order to just kind of simplify things. I don't want to die too many times and have respawning, and I want to be able to try to keep up with the Twitch chat to the best of my ability, and playing on anything harder than normal just makes everything way more complicated. I will be leaving skulls off as I don't want any type of changes or effects made to the game that would complicate people or drive people in the wrong direction. So just for simplicity's sake, I will also be leaving all the skulls off. So the mission's going to start as soon as I click start. There is about a 5 to 6 minute cutscene to start the mission. During the cutscenes, you can cycle in and out of classic Halo 2 and Halo 2 Anniversary Remastered cutscenes. So I'll do that once or twice just to show you guys the major differences. Although I'll try my best not to talk too much so you guys can enjoy the cutscene. That's more or less all we need to know. I'm going to get a warning here because of my save progress, which I will go through. So we have the classic Halo counter. And this is the loading screen for the level. So near the beginning, I will cycle back from classic to remastered a few times back and forth, just to show you guys how drastically different the Halo 2 remastered cutscenes are from that were in Halo 2 Classic.
What is that?
I am a monument to all your sins.
So if you press the back button, you'll go into Halo 2 Classic. And that's what Halo 2 Classic looked like. And switching back.
Not piss this thing off.
Demon.
And back to Classic. And we'll stay in Remastered.
And has its mind concluded. This one is but flesh and faith, and is the more deluded.
Kill me or release me, parasite. But do not waste my time with talk.
There is much talk, and I have listened through rock and metal and time. Now I shall talk, and you shall listen.
Greetings. I am 2401 Penitent Tangent. I am the monitor of Installation 05.
And I am the Prophet of Regret, Council of Most High, Hierarch of the Covenant.
A reclaimer? Here? At last. We have much to do. This facility must be activated if we are to control this outbreak.
Stay where you are. Nothing can be done until my sermon is complete.
Not true. This installation has a successful utilization record of 1.2 trillion simulated and 1 actual. It is ready to fire on demand.
Of all the objects our lords left behind, there are none so worthless as these oracles. They know nothing of the great journey!
And you know nothing about containment. You have demonstrated complete disregard for even the most basic protocols.
This one's containment. And this one's great journey are the same. Your prophet spirits have promised you freedom from a doomed existence. But you will find no salvation on this ring. Those who built this place knew what they wrought. Do not mistake their intent, or all will perish as they did before.
This thing is right. Halo is a weapon. Your prophets are making a big mistake.
Your ignorance already destroyed one of the sacred rings, demon. It shall not harm another.
If you will not hear the truth, then I will show it to you. There is still time to stop the key from turning. But first it must be found. You will search one likely spot, and you will search another. Fate had us meet as foes, but this ring will make us brothers.
So as I've mentioned before, there is a 10-second lag spike right here. This happens every time I play this mission. I believe it's an error that they are addressing with the content patch, but the screen does freeze every time for 10 seconds at this part of the cutscene in Gravemind, and it progresses on as usual from there. I don't know why that happens. I do believe it happens to everyone at the moment who's playing the game and does not have the update. But yeah, so that's just a warning as to why that happened.
For the sacred icon has been found. With it, our path is clear, our entry into the divine beyond guaranteed. The great journey is nigh, and nothing, not even the flood, can stop it.
Boo.
Kill the demon!
Alright, so as you guys noticed, the cinematics themselves are 100% redone by a company, I believe it's a company called Blur, and they're responsible for all of the Halo 2 anniversary cinematics. They look amazing, you can obviously tell that. Quickly before we get started, I'm going to show you the settings, the controller settings, the audio settings, nothing important here. Controller settings, we have our thumbstick layout, our button layout, which includes Universal Default Recon, Universal Reclaimer, Universal Zoom and Shoot, Universal Bumper Jumper, Green Fingers, Default, Boxer, Green Thumb. So I always go for Bumper Jumper, so Universal Bump and Jump is for me. I play inverted with a sensitivity of 4. Now this is a harder mission. You begin the mission with only this Needler, and then we'll pick up a weapon here as we continue.
It's berserking.
It's berserking. I don't even know what these enemies are called, to be 100% honest. And I'm going to pick up this, which is the Brute Plasma Rifle. This is a weapon that was exclusive to Halo 2, as far as I remember. I don't remember seeing it in any of the other Halos.
Protect the hierarchs! Seal the exits!
Oh, I don't think so.
So one thing in this game, you can use the back button, or what would be known as, I believe, the menu button on the Xbox One controller. And you can cycle from remastered to classic, back to remastered, back to classic. And you can do this as fast or as slow as you want. And it is no lag, just immediate switch back and forth from classic through to remastered whenever you want. So yeah, it's a huge difference if you guys can't tell. Although, to be honest, considering Halo is a 10-year-old game, I think it looks pretty good. Another thing you'll notice is I'll start shooting the Needler and then I'll switch back and forth from Classic and Remastered. You notice that the sounds are redone as well. All the guns, as far as I can tell, all the guns are redone. He's strafing too much. There we go. Let's use a carbine, which is one of my favorite weapons. The carbine has also been changed in terms of its sound. So that's a significant difference. Cortana has been graphically updated.
Index. You've got to take it from him. Let me get these doors. Go. It'll be easier to track truth if I stay in the network.
So we'll continue on through the level a little bit here. Wow, I'm almost gonna die. I should watch out.
Right this way.
So these are brute enemies from what I can tell. And they like to stick behind this wall. So I just used a grenade. All of the controls feel exactly like they did in Halo 2. So there aren't many differences. All the auto aim and stuff is all the same as far as I can tell. Someone in the Twitch chat might know a little bit more than me in terms of exactly every single little difference that might be in this game. I'm just kind of playing it as a general thing.
Watch out for the captain. It's got a blue shot.
So this is an area where you'll notice a huge difference in graphics. The skybox definitely HD, and in Halo 2, some of the graphics and textures here not quite as HD, although considering, again, it's a 10-year-old game, doesn't look half bad in my opinion. And for those who really want to feel that nostalgia, they'll probably want to play most of the game like this, and then they can even play one whole playthrough like this and another playthrough on the remastered version. So I'll take a quick look in the Twitch chat. Twitch chat just seems to be a bunch of people complaining, so nothing new there. No, I'm just kidding. I love the Twitch chat. Other than the trolls who actually think they make a difference in my life. But that's cool. So we'll progress through the level a little bit here. Let's see. This is in this room coming up. You can do it a variety of ways. I'll just be trying to just get through as fast as possible. I do believe that the enemies will fight each other in the level. Quite a bit actually, so I'll be showing that later on. I just unlocked an achievement. No idea what it's for.
Wait a minute. I'm reading Marine IFF transponders. The signals are originating somewhere below your position.
So these grunts are actually all sleeping, which is why you can just like kind of run by them and melee them all. And we'll move on to the next mission.
Here, Chief. Jump in.
There are 2 groups of Marines in this detention block. I'll zero their locations. You neutralize the guards.
So if there are any questions in the Twitch chat, just go for it. I'll try to get to them. This part you can actually do a little bit stealthily. I got caught already, but you can actually stealth your way through a decent portion of this part of the level. And it's the same as it was in Halo 2, more or less. I don't believe the AI has changed too much, so we should be seeing more or less a lot of the same tactics and gameplay that we would have seen before. I am out of ammo. So in this area we are trying to rescue some Marines that were abandoned and, rather captured and then jailed. But I think we have to clear out the enemies before we're allowed to gain entrance into these rooms.
Come to the middle level, Chief. The Marines
Okay, I gotta go to the middle level.
Careful of the guards.
So yeah, you can sneak into here and you can just, well, no, the other room you can sneak into, some rooms you can't. So I'm gonna grab a brute shot. And again, you
Listen
can
up, Marine.
obviously
The Chief's hunting a
switch.
prophet, and you're gonna help him kill it. One more group of Marines to go, Chief.
Chief, come to the lower level. More guards, get ready.
So there's a few people asking about how the sword works. And the sword stuff is all the same, it all works in the same way. And I died, because I suck. You can use the sword lunge. The sword lunge stuff works all the same.
Chief, come
So
to the lower
sword
level.
lunging is a viable
More
tactic,
guards, get ready.
both online and in single player. There we go. So that was pretty easy. We're gonna go in here to capture the rest of the Now we're gonna go back up to the top, and a bunch of enemies are gonna spawn, and my Marines will follow me.
Same way we came in, the central grav lift. Hostile reinforcements coming down the lift.
So you can be a noob like me, and you can just camp this lift.
The lift is clear. Step on in.
Someone's asking about multiplayer glitches. I haven't tested them. From what I remember hearing about it from streams that were done by people who are making the game, I do believe that in Halo 2 Classic multiplayer, only on the Classic version, I believe you can do BXR and double shot. But I'm not 100% sure. I just killed my own dude. Whoops. So I'll show you guys the sword lunge that still works in a second here after I clear out some enemies. And oh, I'm out of ammo. So for those that don't know, if you quick switch weapons, you can sword lunge before the sword pops up on your screen. That's a tactic that's going to help you get a lot of kills online. But basically, as soon as the crosshair comes up, you can use the sword even before it shows up on your actual screen. Alright, we'll continue forward through the level.
The elites have failed to protect the prophets, and in so doing put all our lives at risk. Let no warrior forget his oath. Thou in faith keep us safe whilst we find the path.
I've got a fix on truth just outside this tower, Chief. There's an exit nearby. Hurry.
Yeah, so I'm going to skip this part because these hunters take up way too much ammo and it's not worth it. It makes it way too hard. So you can actually just run by them, to be honest, and continue forward.
With my blessing, the troops now lead our troops. They ask for your leadership, and you shall give it.
You wouldn't believe the number of kill systems the Covenant are throwing down around me. Not to worry, it's pretty sloppy stuff. I guess they never expected a hostile intelligence to penetrate their network from the inside.
So I picked up a beam rifle, which is the Covenant sniper rifle, although I picked up, there's another one there with full ammo. I don't know if this is a good combo, so I'll switch out the sword for a carbine. The hunter don't give a fuck. There he goes. He's down. So I'll show you guys what a terminal looks like. In terms of collectibles in Halo 2 Remastered, we have all the same skulls that we did before, but those have to be done on Legendary, which I am not playing on. And then additionally, they've added terminals, which were a similar addition. They existed in Halo 4. They were added in Halo 1. And similar to Halo 4, the Halo 2 Remastered terminals will show you guys stuff from the Halo 5 universe, kind of like foreshadowing things. I'll show you in 1 second here after I take out 2 more enemies. This is what a terminal looks like. Now, the terminals look different depending on what kind of level you're on. This is what a terminal on a Covenant map looks like. Terminals on a human map will look different because you're on a different planet. I'm not going to use the terminal, as the terminal will open up a secondary app called Halo Channel, and that'll block out the stream for you guys since I'm using the Xbox One streaming app. So that's what a terminal looks like. Additionally, there are skulls, and there are also toys. Now, I haven't found a toy. They are pretty small from what I know, and they're very well hidden. But these are new collectibles that have been added into the Halo 2 universe as well. There's a toy for each type of kind of character in the game. This is a pretty iconic moment of the Halo 2 game. So I'll switch back to Classic and show you guys
No response.
what it would have looked like.
She's crashed into another tower ahead of our position. I'll keep trying to make contact, but I'm not registering it.
Oh, how did that guy survive? So in this level, one of the cool things they added to Halo 2 back when it was made 10 years ago was you can actually just sit back and let these two enemies kill each other. Because they're different factions or different races, they are hostile towards each other and they will attack each other, and you can just sit back and let them kill each other. I'm gonna need to find ammo. I do believe there is ammo for carbine right there. Nope, these are more beam rifles. There should be carbine somewhere. I'll pull up this for now. Needler, whatever. We'll do the Needler. We'll dual wheel Needlers. Or not. Wow. There we go. And I died. I wasn't paying attention enough. I was trying to take some Twitch questions here. But it's hard for me to see. We'll pick up one Needler. There we go. And these guys are going to come flying out of somewhere. I don't have a carbine at the moment. We'll try to pick one up, as it's a more useful weapon. That was pretty cool, if I don't say so myself.
See the Icon's safely placed.
Rise, Pack Brothers! Cast down the elites!
There are those who said this day would never come. What are they to say now?
What's the town up here? We'll
I need a carbine really bad. Yeah, these needlers are useless against these guys, but I don't want to waste my snipe ammo. So, let's see what we can do here. Let's try to figure out a carbine. There we go. Carbine time. I dropped down because I know there's a door that opens and a whole bunch of enemies spill out of it. That's the door right there. I don't want to be too close to it when all the enemies come pouring out of it. I know more enemies are going to come out of there. That's why I'm kind of waiting. I don't know where they are. They usually come through this door, but I guess they're not spawning in this time around. So for those who might not remember, these are like light shields. You can, if you throw a grenade at them, they will go down if they take enough damage. In certain areas of the game, enemies will hide behind them and try to use them to their advantage.
The elites are falling back to the Mausoleum. Fools! They're out to give you for the down.
Who would doubt the prophets? What have we done that has not come to pass?
I'm not a fan of the carbine at all. So we're slowly making our way through to the end of the level. So far we've been playing this level for about 35 minutes. Hey, what's up? I'm Trip J. Welcome to the Twitch stream. Let me reposition myself here and try to get a better angle on my computer monitor. Alright, let's pick up some ammo. So this is another area in which you can kind of let enemies fight each other. If you remember back in Halo 2, that was... Alright, so we'll make our way a little bit through this area now. I'll let him run away, because I don't have too much ammo, so it would be a waste. So there's going to be 2 invis elites with swords coming up. We'll try to snipe them as they come at us for some epic gameplay. Haha, that looked pretty cool. Should I pick this up? No, not enough ammo on it. Alright, we're gonna clean up these grunts and move on. Thought I sniped him. I missed. I must say, in Halo 2, the invis, it was so useful because it actually made you like 99.9% invisible, whereas the current invises in like Halo 3, they barely did anything. I need some ammo for something. I died. I knew I was gonna die. That was way too close combat. And considering all I had was a sniper and a needler, I mean, what were really my options? Oh, I keep missing. Let's try to slow this down and snipe some guys. Alright, that guy's taken care of. Did he seriously stick me? Wow. So a few people are wondering, I guess these are the people who just recently joined in that are wondering how I got this game. It is a review copy of the final version of Halo Master Chief Collection. Let's switch to classic mode for a kill or two here. This elite's running away from me. I have no ammo for anything. Where did he go? This is very climactic, I bet. I think the door I need to go through is open anyways, so... There we go. I wish I could show you guys something exciting, but you have to bear with me. I have literally only a needler, which is pretty useless. I'll take this. I'll take anything at this point.
We're going to catch truth. We'll need to take a shortcut straight through the mausoleum.
That bounced off of him. That's not cool.
Now they seem much more interested in killing each other.
Alright, let's pick some stuff up here. There's a brute shop. There's a carbine and a beam rifle. There we go. Alright, so now everyone's cleared out. We can make our way forward a little bit. Hopefully we pick up some carbine ammo. Okay, and hunters. I don't know if I have enough ammo to take them out, to be honest. Yeah, it's really hard to hit them from the front. I'm used to hitting it from the back, if you know what I mean. Yeah, they're impenetrable from the front, so I'm just gonna try to run by them for a bit here. And let's see here. Yeah, there we go. I picked up some grenades. Yeah, I'm unable to do anything to them because all their attention's focused on me. This is the last room of the level, and I'm doing it the wrong way. You're encouraged to just let these people fight it out, and this is a terrible idea. What? I sworded him! So apparently some enemies do not die from a single sword lunge, and now all these hunters spawned again. That's not annoying at all. Alright, I'm gonna try to lure them here. There's no ammo, no guns. I mean, the brute shot might be a little useful against them. Let's try it. Oh, yeah, one fucking bullet. That guy's not dead yet? I know you can kill them from the front, it's just really hard to hit that spot. Okay, that hit that guy. I killed one of them. That's not doing anything, I'm just wasting. I'm out of ammo. So that was a waste. I'll pick up a sword just for this last area, just to have it. For the last area, you can let them, as I was saying before I died, you can just let them fight it out a little bit. Or you can let this fucking hunter come charge at you. Yeah, like, sticking him barely does any damage either. That's bullshit. You guys know that's BS. I'm just stuck at a bad checkpoint with no ammo. Oh, I picked up some carbine bullets, so now I actually have a chance. I'm running low on energy, sorry guys. I wanted this to be as entertaining as possible, but I'm just simply... I'm running on fumes. There we go. Now that those guys are down, I'll pick up this sword. I have a carbine with some ammo in it. I'll get a checkpoint to trigger. And this is the final battle that I've been talking about for like an hour. You can just ignore them and let them fight it out on their own. So that's pretty helpful. You can also sneak around back, pick up some pretty good weapons like a fuel rod cannon. There's also going to be some invis dudes that are going to run up with swords. So you want to keep an eye on them. So I have 2 more hunters that... Fuck that shit.
You might consider sitting this one out.
So I'm killing these elites in hopes that the brutes take care of the hunters. I don't know how good my strategy is. And I also now have a fuel rod cannon, which will take care of all these dudes very easily. That's how you do it. Alright. I believe I'm now done the mission, more or less. Oh snap, there's invis enemies coming up. I don't think one of them has a sword, but I also don't want to risk it. That is BS. I did not get stuck from that far away. I am no good at Halo when I'm exhausted, let me tell you that. That's for sure. My eyes are like, whoa. Had a really busy week in general, let alone with this stream going. I think I took care of everyone now. There we go. Ugh. Alright guys, let's high energy for the last stretch of the mission. This is the end of the Graveyard Mission in Halo 2 Anniversary. I hope you did enjoy your time here. Make sure to check me out on YouTube. I'll be posting the link to the YouTube channel in the Twitch comments. If you're watching this on YouTube after the event, let me know, post a comment, like the video, and subscribe if you're new. Thank you for watching. Here is the ending cinematic of the level Gravemind.
The hopes of all the Covenant rest on your shoulders, Chieftain.
My faith is strong. I will not fail.
Let him be. The great journey waits for no one, brother. Not even you.